Lowriding is therapy to me. You just get in the car, it's almost like taking a long walk. My mind goes somewhere else. To me, lowriding, it's my heart. When I was 13 years old, me and my cousin Robert used to walk to school together. And my neighbor, Rigo, he was outside one day shining up his 87 Monte Carlo. I told Robert, you go talk to him. I was like, no, you go talk to him. I ended up getting the courage. I went up to him like, hey, nice car. And he's like, hey, you kids need a ride to school? Pulling up that first time, and he hit the switches. Everybody in the school was like, oh, it's so cool, wow. That day I told Rigo, I said, I want a lowrider just like this one. He said, you're gonna have a lot more. And you know what? That day it changed my life. I have an 87 Luxury Sport Monte Carlo G-Body. It's candy apple red with gold leaf, pinstriping, airbrushing on the trunk, also on the door jambs. I have red Zenith wire wheels with white walls. My interior is custom. It's a peanut butter colored leather interior with diamond stitching. I have a V8 engine. I have a stock engine because my lowrider is a daily driver, and it's on juice. Juice is hydraulics. The hydraulics have front, back, side to side. It has an extra 2-inch lockup in the front. My lowrider is honestly my childhood dream. I bought this car for my cousin Ozzy. I begged him for 2 years to sell it to me. He was building this Monte Carlo. The car was in okay condition. I remember it having normal stock wheels, stock trunk. The engine didn't even look too good in it. The interior was ripped up. It was like a diamond in the rough. But we took this car and we built it from scratch. And once I saw it being built, I got a little bit jealous. I said, Nosy, sell me that car. Low riding, it's an art. My car is a reflection of me. It shows character, accomplishments. It shows that I'm an artist. I love going down 4th Street. I love seeing the culture. I love seeing my people. I was born in Newport Beach, California, raised in Westminster. I'm the youngest of the 3. I have 2 older sisters. My dad's Guatemalan, and my mom's from Durango, Mexico. She was a stay-at-home mom, became an attorney, coming from Durango, Mexico, not knowing anything, not knowing the culture, the English, nothing. For her to speak perfect English and to become a lawyer, man, my mom is amazing. And she helped out my dad a lot. She was my dad's muscle. My dad was a valet parker. And one day, the owner of the restaurant came out and said, I need cooks. All the cooks walked out. And my dad said, hey, I'll cook tonight. My dad's passion for the kitchen after that was a big deal. He became a chef. The owner of the restaurant, Rex Chandler, he ended up putting my dad as the executive chef. My dad ran 21 Oceanfront. He got a Michelin star. He was one of the top chefs of Orange County. You know what? I always wanted to follow his footsteps. I always wanted to be like him. And that's when I came into the business at the age of 13. I was 13 years old. I was into the street culture. I was into graffiti. I did my big graffiti piece in Westminster, and I ended up getting locked up right in front of the block. My mom went and bailed me out. My dad got so pissed off. He said, why don't you just leave him in there? I know, that's my only son. I have hope for him. My mom had a conversation with me that day. She said, why? Why, mijo? We worked so hard to come to this country. Why be bad? And it clicked to me, you know, like, hey, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. The money that my dad spent to bail me out, I ended up having to pay it back. So I ended up washing dishes. But one day I was watching my dad, and he was over there cooking, doing everything, running the whole restaurant. It was almost like an orchestra. I wanted to be just like him. On the car ride home that day, he told me, your graffiti art is just like my dishes. Your canvas is a wall. My canvas is a dish. You can have everything. It's yours. And that's when I wanted to become a chef. I'm the executive chef at Cafe Tutu Tango. Since the age of 20, I've ran a lot of restaurants all over Southern California, Orange County. We're talking about Savannah Chop House, French 75, 5 Diamond restaurants. Now I'm here at Cafe Tutu Tango. Cooking is fun. It's not a hobby or nothing. It's me, it's my lifestyle. I love making people happy. I love entertaining. I love it when somebody sees my dish, they're like, man, big smile on their face. Cooking to me is making my dad proud, filling his shoes. The day that he told me that I was gonna become better than him was here it is today. I will never be better than him. One of my dreams was this, not only becoming a chef, was to be on TV shows, to entertain everybody. I ended up coming out Food Network. I ended up winning season 9, Guys Grocery Games. Cutthroat Kitchen, season 2, and also A&E FYI, Man vs. Child. Being executive chef at the age of 20, being Hispanic, Latino, people doubt us. You know what, I'm tattooed, I'm bald-headed, I run a successful business, and I have other businesses coming up. Armani is 7 years old. He's my everything. I want to inspire my little boy, well, my 2 boys. I have Armani, 7 years old. Little Chris passed away last year. He was only 9 months. Little Chris was born with a bad heart. He had a lot of operations. That week that he got sick, his doctor was on vacation, and he was a specialist. On the way to the hospital, I rushed him to the hospital that day, and he passed. It wasn't the same afterwards. It wasn't the same. A month later, I got a divorce. I had to start life over again. I lost everything. The house, the cars, everything. Whenever you have a downfall, you get back up. Everybody judges the lowrider culture. Everybody thinks that it's a cholo scene, it's a bad scene. There's bad scenes everywhere. But when they see somebody like me that's driving a machine like that, they don't know the hustle behind it. They don't know what I went through to get something like this. They don't see the passion behind it, the love. They don't see me driving with my little boy, having the conversations in the car. They don't see me using this as therapy. They don't see the heart behind it. There's a lot of heart behind it. When you're a teenager, everybody thinks that the world's against you. All that you gotta say is, where am I gonna be at in the future? Where am I gonna see myself? And all I can say, never, ever, 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 ever give up. You cannot be afraid of anything. You have to do it on your own. We came to this world on our own. Why not do it? And it's only in you where you want to become. My name is Tzorin. I'm an executive chef, and I'm a lowrider role model.